your host, Lakin Matters, and welcome to Meet the Deans. Our very first dean today is Dr. Antwon Woods. I'm so happy to have you here, Dr. Woods.
It's a pleasure.
So I've realized that you got appointed in about June of 2023, so you've been in this position for about 2 years.
Yeah, actually May of 2023.
May of 2023.
Yeah,
okay.
I started at the top of May. So this is actually my third year, actually 2.5 years to be exact, and it's been a fun ride thus far.
Fun ride. So, I saw that you got your PH from Jackson State,
Yep.
and that you graduated from Louisiana State with your MBA.
Yes.
You have over 10 years of experience.
Yes.
So, can you share a bit about your background and what led you to becoming the Dean of the School of Business?
Well, it started with my corporate beginnings. I had opportunities with Deloitte, also in other different companies as well. Higher education started with Vanderbilt, and then Middle Tennessee State, and then Belhaven University for almost 10 years. And now I'm here serving as Dean. So I'm super excited at being here. This is a beautiful institution, amazing students, rich history, and I'm loving what we're doing in the School of Business. It's really been some instrumental opportunities that's going to be transformational for Alcorn going forward.
So I love how you mentioned, instrumental and how it's going to be transformational for Alcorn going forward. So what do you believe is the School of Business' current strengths, and how have these evolved during your time as Dean?
Yeah, well, the number one exciting thing is the building that we're in. A lot of our corporate partners, when they come visit Alcorn State, they love the facility. They love the venue. But most importantly, they love the students that we have recruited, students that was there when I got there and beyond. But it's been a very good showing experience for all parties at large.
I just want to kind of piggyback off what you said with the recruitment. So, you say they love the building. The Rudolph Wire building is a very beautiful building.
Yes.
But the students, that's what really makes the department what it
Exactly.
is. So, what recruitment measures do you guys take to really try to attract that new and high-end talent?
Yeah, from both the traditional student and the adult learner. Beginning with the traditional learner, we do a lot of creative things with our university admissions team, with going to maybe high school visits or tours across the state or the region to attract them to our programs. From an adult learner standpoint, using social media and other marketing tools to attract them to all our great offerings that we have in the space. We were blessed to have a new program and also revamping our traditional MBA program to attract a lot of adult professionals and corporate leaders into our graduate space. So we have, I mentioned the traditional MBA program, but we also now have a STEM MBA, in which the STEM MBA is it's the first in Mississippi, and also first at the HBCU. And both the traditional MBA and the STEM MBA programs are, I think you can finish in 10 to 12 months. So it's an 8-week model there that you can have per course and get through at a good time for these adult learners.
No, definitely, because, a lot of times we like to think of it as, just the traditional age, but there's a lot of older people who are wanting to come back to school and learn that as well.
Exactly.
And I know how you've been mentioning your partnerships and different, partners that you've been having throughout this entire process.
Yes.
So, what partnerships, in research projects or industry collaborations, is the School of Business currently, involved in?
Yeah, so everyone knows about Wells Fargo with our new Wells Fargo Financial Education Center. But we have Altria, who came here with in September for the first conversation with the Dean segment. We have some new ventures coming up with different research projects with different entities and other areas within corporations, such as Hope Credit Union, which is a really big one for us that's focusing on financial literacy and other avenues. But those three right there, those three main companies are one of the larger ones. And we are looking forward to advancing more. Now, one thing I didn't mention was we are about to have a welcoming celebration for our new Entrepreneurship Center in the School of Business that's focusing on entrepreneurship. So the Small Business Development Center is now housed in the School of Business beginning October 1st. And we are super excited to showcase that in the School of Business, as well as in the Vicksburg location and the Natchez location, to better suit our students and the surrounding community regarding to entrepreneurship. Now, a lot of research mechanisms will be done with that project as well to better suit all parties in regard to advancing the mind with business and entrepreneurship measures.
So if there are any young entrepreneurs out here on the campus of Alcorn, you guys should come see Dr. Woods for sure. And lastly, Dr. Woods, we do know your time is of the essence. Could you just tell us, looking ahead in the School of Business, what are the top priorities and goals that you want to see in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, more new programs, increased enrollment, and more corporate advancement. Those three are huge. And definitely will continue to help our School of Business compete against those in our region and nationally. I'm a big advocate of branding and different academic success for our students. The goal is to get more students out into corporate to experience something that they never experienced before. And exposure is key. So the things that we're doing within conversations with the dean, having the career fair in the School of Business a number of semesters prior, and also inviting a lot of corporate people here is definitely going to map our destination, our destiny towards that.
And I love how you said exposure is key. It definitely is. Like being able to have these open conversations with you and other deans. So I want to thank you, Dr. Woods, for being here on today. Yes. Well, everyone, this concludes Conversations with the Dean, and I want to thank you for being here.
Awesome. Thank you.